Welcome back to Smart Show 360. Today, my topic is about math word problems in the two topics addition and subtraction for grade 3 students. So here we go. Word problems. Question number 1. Chinu went to the market and bought 275 cupcakes and 300 juice packets. His sister Menu went to the stationery shop and bought 270 pencils and 200 erasers. Find the total amount of objects they bought for the party. This first we have to add 300 and 275. But if anyone can do it mentally, you can do it. Or else I have another method for you guys. Here, how many ones are ending with 2 zeros? You can see here 300 juice packets of Chinu and 200 erasers of Menu. So what you do is, I have another trick in this. 300 plus 200. If you cannot do it mentally, I have a small trick for you. Just take away the 2 zeros here. Like 300 becomes 3 and 200 becomes 2, which will become 3 plus 2 equals to 5. Now add both the zeros, which makes it 500. See, isn't it really easy? Now we have to add 270 and 275. Let us go and do it. Start here. 0 plus 5 equals to what? Yes, it is 5. Next, 7 plus 7. 7 plus 7 becomes 14. But you have to put 4 here and put 1 over for regrouping here. So 2 plus 2 plus 1 equals to 5. So 545 is the answer that we have got here. 0 plus 5 equals to what? You all know that 0 plus 5 becomes 5. And so the next one. 0 plus 4 equals to what? Could you tell me? Yes, it is 4. And so 5 plus 5 equals to 10. As you can count, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 is the answer here. So 1045 is the final answer. So we can say that the total object for the party is 1045. So for the next question, Rahul went to Easter Island. He first went from Durban to Chile, which took him 6,000 kilometers, and then from there he took 600 kilometers to Easter Island. But in the return journey, he took only 5,748 kilometers to fly back by another route. What was the distance that he gained by going in another route? So we have to add and subtract. This type is called mixed word problems. This may sound difficult for you, but I have a trick up my sleeve. 6,000 plus 600. Last time I gave you a trick that you had to take away 2 or 3 zeros according to the question. Now, here also we can use the same method. So here 6,600. But here you have to remove the full zeros of 600, but you have to remove only 2 zeros from the 6,000 kilometers, because there is only 2 zeros in the 600 kilometer distance, whereas here there are 3 zeros. So remove 2 zeros, it becomes 60 kilometers, and here 6 kilometers. So 60 plus 6 becomes 66. But you can take the 2 zeros and keep it after 6, which becomes 6 plus 6, 6, 0, 0, which becomes 6,600 kilometers. So now we have to subtract it with 5,748 kilometers. So Let us add or subtract this sum. Can anyone tell? Yes, the sign here, addition, is not correct. So what we had to do? Erase this and put a subtraction sign here. Now let us solve the sum. 0 plus or minus 8. You cannot minus 8 from 0. So what you do? You regroup. I think that you must have heard that concept somewhere before. So here you have to put 10 as we are borrowing something from the tens digit. So 10 minus 8 equals to 2. And the next digit. Since we borrowed 110 already, instead of putting the original 10, we have to put 9 here. So 9 minus 4 equals to 5. So here, now in the third digit, 6 minus 7. We cannot add it because we already borrowed one again from the tens digit. So here from 6, it becomes 5. But you have to put it back to 15. So 15 minus 7 equals to 8. And so comes the final digit here. 6 minus 5. But it is not 6 minus 5 because we borrowed 1 from here again. So from 6, it enters to become 5. So 5 minus 5 becomes either a dot, which I told in the previous video already that we did not use a dot for small grades but a 0. So the answer is 852. So the distance that he gained was 852 kilometers. Or they may ask in another type of question that how much distance that he gained with kilometers. So you have to say 652 kilometers. Or they may say that what was the kilometers that he gained. It would be 852 again. 3. Raghu went to buy a house. First, he went to the capital house. It was a good house, selling for $9,000. And the next house, called the Mark House, was selling for $6,548. How much costlier was the capital house than the Mark House? So, now let us solve the sum. Now, here there is 0 and there is 8 down. So, we cannot minus 8 from 0. So, now we borrow, which is called regrouping in subtraction. So, now we have to borrow from the tens digit. So, if we borrow, it becomes 9 here because we already borrowed one, but still it's 0 there. So, we borrow again from there in the third digit. Now, let us go back to this area. 10 minus 8 equals to 2. 9 minus 4 could be what? Yes, it is 5. And in the third area, again it comes 9 because again like the previous one, the tens digit borrows 1 even though the digit is 0. So we borrow and put it 9. So 9 minus 5 equals to 4. And the final one, 9 minus 6. But it is not 9 minus 6. It is 8 minus 6 because the hundreds place digit borrowed 1000 from the thousands place. So we regroup and put 8 instead of 9. So here 8 minus 6 equals to 2. $2,452. answer for this question. Now, the fourth and the final question. Cindy made 1215 cookies and Paul made 1817 cookies for a party. How much cookies did both of them bring altogether? This is not a bit challenging for us, isn't it? All the brainy students can come with me and solve this sum. So see here. Here is the sum. We are going to solve it together. What is 5 plus 7? Could any of the brainy children tell me? Yes, it is 12. So we write 2 here and then put 1 over as regrouping for addition. I'm sure all of you must know about regrouping. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 becomes 3 in the tens digit and in the hundredth place. 2 plus 8. Can anyone tell me? Oh. What? 9? Not the answer. Yes, it is 10. So we put a 0 here as part of the rules of regrouping and put 1 over here, making it 3. So the answer is 3032. So the final answer as we write in a statement is Cindy and Paul made totally 3032 cookies. So that's all with me in this video. I hope that I meet you all soon. Thank you.